That dude right there is Curtis Jones, and little does he know in this moment that the next few minutes of basketball are going to change his life. I love watching these top draft picks go at it, but I also love watching these undrafted guys get a shot at the NBA. These are the last minutes of the fourth quarter of the last game that the Nuggets were going to play in Summer League, so this was really his last shot to impress. So as soon as he checks in, what does he do? How about pull up on a 3-on-2 fast break? But hey, he's got to stick out somehow, and he knocks it down. You might have noticed on that last steal, the ball just kind of gets thrown to him. Well, he earns this one. But what he does after is a little bit more impressive with planting that right foot hard into a low gather and then an and one. You can see he's off to a pretty hot start in the fourth quarter here, but this dude is definitely a momentum kind of scorer. So after controlling the rock up top, he throws this dime here for the easy bunny. On this next one, he denies this screen with this nasty between the legs, and then after he has this switch, he just pulls up with a hand right in his face and knocks it down. Like I said, he can get hot quick. Next, the Lakers are scrambling after a rebound, so he gets that same matchup, and then he just lulls the defender to sleep with this around the back and then just a little hesitation into the blow by. This scoop layup with one hand is pretty. So Curtis can shoot, but he's smart enough to know that he has to show the Nuggets a little bit more because they need a facilitator for that second unit. And if he even has a chance at being that, they're going to want to sign him and keep him around. A great way to show that is manipulating this tag guy in the back of the defense on this pick and roll and whipping the ball to the corner for an open three. It's crazy that Jones is making this all happen in the last 7 minutes and 34 seconds of Summer League. Here's the next time down on defense. He lets his man kind of hit his shoulder and then he gets back square for the contest and causes a turnover. And he wasn't quite done yet, but if you love basketball and this kind of content, give me a follow if you have a second. After this DHO into a screen, he ends up losing the handle for a second, but instead of hesitating, he just steps right back into this three, and I promise you if you watched him in college, this is a shot that he can hit. If you watch the Nuggets in the playoffs, you know that they want more shooting around Jokic, they need another ball handler outside of Jamal Murray, and they really need a playmaker for the second unit. And Curtis Jones is either really intuitive or he's a smart guy that knew what they needed because he put it on full display in those last minutes and ended up inking a deal with the Nuggets.